come outside just to breathe for a bit and calm down. We're going out this morning unexpectedly. We're going to Edinburgh again. We need to go to the Apple store because although my computer's fine now, my other half's computer is completely not working at all, and he needs it for work all week. So luckily he's got an appointment, so we're going to drive through because the thought of getting the train and things, I couldn't face that today. It's too much. So we're going to drive, and we're not going to do much else, but I am going to go along to Cathkids and have a look. There's a sale on, I think, so hopefully I can maybe get a couple of little treats for myself. Everybody's ready, and I just wanted to sort of come outside and chill out for a bit before we leave, because Edinburgh's always so busy, isn't it? And yeah, we were going to have a quite quiet day today, so it's a bit of a change going out. So I've just come out into the garden. I'm going to have a look, see what's what. The birds are tweeting away. I'm going to have a little wander around. Well, we're just back from Edinburgh and I'm having a little bit of quiet time in the garden. Luckily I've got the chicken curry that I cooked in the slow cooker for dinner, so I don't need to do much dinner prep. I've just got some rice cooking in the microwave. I've just come out to read my Tesco magazine, which I got on the way home. I stopped off at Tesco because I've got this body lotion that I found in the bathroom cupboard, and it's coconut and shea butter or something. It's in one of those little round flat tubs like the ones you get at the Body Shop, but it's from Tesco and it smells amazing. It smells like summer holidays, so I went in to see if I could get another tub of it, but it was a very small Tesco, so I don't know whether they just don't have it or whether Tesco don't do that all the time. I think it was out of like a Christmas gift box, so if anybody knows, then let me know if you've seen it the rest of the year, because I would like to get my hands on some, and it might just be that I have to go to a bigger Tesco. That was a really kind of unexpected, unplanned day in Edinburgh today. I was just looking forward to a really quiet day, so it was kind of a bit of an unexpected plan. I could have stayed at home, but I would have had FOMO, like fear of missing out. I didn't want to miss out. There are a few shops that we have in Edinburgh that we don't get to go to very often, like Cath Kids, and I wasn't really in the mood for doing major shopping. Like, we have a massive Primark and a few other shops that normally I would go shopping and I would be pounding the streets the whole day shopping, but just feeling a bit kind of delicate still. So I went to Cath, so that was nice, and I got a little treat for myself. I'll show you that later. I've left it inside. And I managed to pop into a few other shops like Paper Chase. I had a quick look in Anthropology, but it was so busy I just came back out again. I didn't really go to many other shops actually. It was quite nice and relaxed, and we drove through, so I didn't have the sort of hassle of getting the train. I couldn't have faced getting the train today. I really didn't want to do that, so it was good that we drove, and we got a nice tea and coffee at John Lewis, because we have cards for the shop and they send out vouchers for free tea and cake every sort of 3 months or 4 months, so that was good to be able to use that, because sometimes we don't get around to using it. Very noisy aeroplane above somewhere. So I'm going to sit and read my Tesco magazine. It's a very thick magazine, so I'm going to enjoy reading that. I love the supermarket magazines. They're full of inspiration and really tasty recipes, so I'm already sitting drooling over some of the food, which looks so good. And it's baking out here in the garden, so warm, and I think I'm going to be able to pick my first strawberry for my dessert tonight. So excited. And that means that in a few days' time for breakfast I will be able to come out every morning and pick my fresh bowl of strawberries. I did make a couple of purchases today, so I thought I'd show you them. The first one, which I was really excited about being able to get through to Edinburgh, was from Cath Kidston. That's our nearest store, so I don't really get to go to the store very often. And I had seen this online, so I was glad I could go into the store and get it, and it's a coffee cup. This is an insulated one though, so it will keep it hot for ages, which is really good because I do have one, a takeaway one, a normal one, but it doesn't keep it hot. So this will be really good if I'm going out places. And I also managed to find a really sweet little notebook, and it's squared, which I like, and it is 100 GSM. I don't know what the GSM stands for. This is the weight of the paper, which it needs to be 100 for the calligraphy ink that I was using. So I'm going to do lots of practice in my book. That'll be my little summer project. And I was in Tesco's and I couldn't resist this folder. How pretty is that? So of course I'm going to use this for my calligraphy stuff. So I'll put some plastic wallets in there, and that'll be perfect for all my summer homework. And everything kind of matches. So they were the few things I bought today. Very pleased with those. It's now 7:10. It's finally time to stop and chill out. I've got a cup of tea brewing just now and I'm looking forward to having that. I'm going to edit the video. Probably just watch a bit of TV tonight. Did you see Gardener's World last night? I just happened to catch it on TV. I don't tend to watch it as a rule. I don't really know why. Actually I do know why, because it always starts about May. Is it May? April or May? And Monty's garden is always like months ahead of us up here in Scotland, so I get a bit disheartened because his garden's all flowering and he's doing all his jobs and I'm nowhere near ready to do any of that, so sometimes it puts me off a bit. I get a bit jealous, so I don't watch. But I caught it last night, and Will Young was on as a guest, and it was really interesting because he was talking about gardening as like therapy for anxiety. He was suffering from really bad anxiety disorder, so he started gardening, and they were just having a chat about how great it is for relaxation and dealing with stress and stuff. And I kind of think that that's what's been coming across in my vlogs a lot. From what I've been hearing from feedback, a lot of you have been finding, even watching me gardening, you've been finding really relaxing. And I certainly have realised that going out in the garden instantly chills me out and relaxes me. And I managed to get a bit of garden time today, which was great. I went out this morning before we went out and I sort of cleared a really little area. I just took out some dead forget-me-nots and I pulled out the buttercups because I don't know if some of you are probably shouting at me through your screens at home, shouting, "Rachel, those are not flowers, they're weeds." But they're yellow and I don't have yellow, so I allowed them to stay. So they were all in flower and adding a little bit of colour to my little border. So I pulled out a load and I made a little bit of space. So I managed to move a few things that I had in pots into the ground, just to fill up a little bit of space and sort of keeps it interesting. So I did that. Well, I cleared it this morning and I've just been out tonight and I potted a few things into the space. Nothing major, just a couple of things. And I've been pottering about today. I've no idea what I've been doing, but I've been busy. There's always something to do, like just something else needs tying in or staked up and stuff, so I always feel like I've got lots done. But it was nice to sit outside earlier on as well and have a look at that Tesco magazine, which is really good. That's a good one. I don't normally get Tesco one because I don't have one anywhere near us. What was I going to say? Oh, the strawberries. Yeah, the strawberries were ready. I think we would need to leave them another couple of days, or a day at least, because there are still some pink patches on them and I am really quite religious about not picking them until they're properly red all over. Joshua has a bit of a habit of picking them and then taking a bite and realising it's a little bit sour, and then he doesn't eat it, he just sort of throws it back into the strawberry patch. So no matter how many times I warn him not to pick the strawberries, he doesn't listen. So hopefully there won't be too many wasted. But I think in a day, maybe by this time tomorrow, the others will have ripened up quite nicely. So by next week, I will be getting bowlfuls every day, and then by the end of the week, by the end of a week or two, it's like we are eating our body weight in strawberries, which is great. I love it. It's strawberries for breakfast and then strawberries for pudding as well. So that'll be great, and it's so nice to have strawberries and yoghurt and homemade granola for breakfast. So you will see me doing that this week, no doubt. Tomorrow is Sunday. I've going to give trampolining a miss tomorrow because it would mean a very early start, getting up at 7:30 and getting ready. My headache has not really been around today, but it's starting to creep in now, so it's going to be there again in the morning if I go trampolining, so I'm going to give it a miss. I just need to have like not too many things in my schedule at the minute because I find that's kind of stressing me out. So I'd already decided on like Thursday when I had that headache that I was just not going to go to tomorrow, just sort of relax a bit. And today of course was a bit more busy than I had planned. We have got plans tomorrow. Joshua's doing World War II topic at school, so we're going to go out to a local visitor attraction that is related to the war. We won't actually have long because we have to get back by a certain time because my partner's then going away for work for the week. So we're going to go out as soon as he gets back for trampolining, and we'll just take a packed lunch with us and have it there. So you'll have to join me tomorrow to find out where we're going. Have a good night. I hope you've had a nice Saturday. If you didn't manage to catch that Gardener's World, I would suggest you have a look on iPlayer and see if you can find it because it was really interesting and of course very beautiful to watch. Oh, and Rachel, the tame, was there doing her gardening with her little cat coming in and out of the picture, and I was like, oh, it's just like me. So it was quite sweet to watch. Okay, so I better go, my tea will be ready and I have got a video to edit. So good night, see you tomorrow.